Alright guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. Now, I don't remember if I previously talked about the poll I put on my Instagram story a few weeks ago, asking whether or not you guys like lifestyle videos or if you guys like exploring videos. So, I'm just going to bring it back up in this video. Looking at the poll, it was a 50-50. Half of you guys like exploring and half of you guys like the lifestyle / cars. I like doing both of them. It's just, obviously, as you would know, the only problem with the cars is that they're expensive as shit. And then the only problem with the exploring is the fact that we have to travel. Like moderately far to get to where we want to go because, you know, most of these abandoned buildings are way the butt frickin', you know, who knows where. So, looking at the poll, it was a 50-50, but looking at analytics on my videos, you guys like exploring more. Going from that, I guess you can obviously tell that today is not going to be an exploring video because, you know, there's light literally everywhere, and I'm pretty sure it's like 10 in the morning, if I'm correct. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, given what I just said, we actually have car parts today. Not gonna lie to you, I've had these car parts for quite some time, actually since I've gotten the car. And I got the car, what, probably like 3-4 months ago, give or take, right? I've had an air intake and a blow-off valve sitting in my trunk for a while. But I haven't installed them because, for one, the blow-off valve is hard as shit, dude. Like, I literally looked up a YouTube video on how to do it, and how the guy explained it to me is you literally can't even watch yourself do it, you have to do it by feel. And I don't know about that, Chief. But the air intake's a lot easier, so that's what we're going to install today. We're going to install the air intake, if I understand it, that is. So, we have the air intake sitting right here. I don't want to, I'm in my room right now, and I was going to lay it on the bed, but I don't want to do that because that'll get my freaking bed dirty. That's disgusting. You don't want to sleep in a dirty bed. So, what we have to do is, I actually have most of the pieces. So I've got this piece, I don't know where it goes, and I've got two more. Actually, I think this piece is supposed to go around the actual filter. And all this stuff is in a box. It's literally sitting in a box, like I'll show you. All this stuff is, yeah, it's literally sitting in a box. We've got the air intake and the air filters on it. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys keep this shield on there or do you take it off? Because I don't know, I'm low-key kind of vibing with it, but if my engine bay doesn't have space on it, then I'm just going to take it off because I don't give a shit. Which is, it's just this little piece right here. And then we've got the blow-off valve, right? Sorry, this camera sucks. I have to do a separate freaking view. But Turbo Smart, plug and play, which means all you got to do is install it on your car. And literally from where this thing sits, like on your car, I'm pretty sure it sits like this, right? So it's going to sit like this on your car. This piece just plugs into your car. And it's literally as easy as that. As soon as you plug it in, it works. There's no tuning involved. There's no nothing. It's super easy. And look how clean the heat shrink is, dude. Like, that's nice. My only concern with this is the hardware that we've got for it, because I'm not sure if we have the hardware. Obviously, we've got the bolts sitting on top, right? But there's also bolts that go into that. But the guy I bought this from said that the stock hardware for the other one should work just fine. And I'm not gonna call him a liar or anything. I'm not sure. I don't know what this is for either. I just saw this, but we're installing the air intake today, and I don't have the new tools for it. They're all my parents, so. And obviously we're in the house, so we gotta go up to the front. So let's go do that real quick. But we gotta grab the tools. I'm not sure what sizes we need, so you guys will look through them with me. So well, let's just say, yes. Okay, so now we're actually in the garage, right? We've got this, and then I figured out what that bolt that I was looking at was for, I think. So, if you look right here on the shield, I don't know if you can see this right there, right? I think that's where that goes, but I'd have to actually look in my engine bay to actually, like, make sure that's what it is. We need to find a flathead so we can twist those off, because these are the same thing that's going to be in my car, which is literally just right around the corner. But, like I said before, none of these tools are mine. They are all my mother's. And so I gotta dig through these things and see if I can find a flathead. Which shouldn't be too hard, because most of the time they're literally just sitting in plain sight. Drills, chips, large hand tools. Oh, I think I might have found it. Okay, I think this is like roughly what we need. Only problem is I'm pretty sure none of these are, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure none of these are flatheads, but that's fine. That's not gonna focus. Oh, it did focus, yeah. That should work. Sweet. So, we've got that. That was actually a lot easier. Now we're just gonna go down to the car and see if this freaking thing will actually work. Because I remember someone telling me that it didn't work last time, but I guess we'll figure it out. I forgot to mention how freaking bright it was out here, dude. It's like I forgot the sun was a thing, but it is what it is. So, I feel really bad for these car parts because, as you can see, the floor is a little dirty and we don't have a table to set the things up on. But fortunately, this does have a little bit of like a cap top to it, so it's not gonna hurt that. And this is like aluminum. Well, actually that's just plastic, never mind, that's just plastic I think. But it's not gonna hurt it. We do have to open the hood up, and I'll actually show you guys what it looks like on the inside, just because we're not gonna be able to install it without it. Luckily these things open without even you having to use a key fob, so. That's one, that's two, sweet. Here's what the inside of the engine bay looks like. So you got your MAF right there, okay, and then the actual air box right here. And then this is obviously where this tube puts into there. But one thing I did forget to mention though is my buddy Devin, he's the one that owned the car before me. He said that he had the air intake on previously, but it takes in too much air. And if you don't know what that means, if your car takes in too much air, it'll mess up your air to fuel ratio, and that's not good. It'll trip all your sensors out, which is why when it does trip out your sensor, it's gonna trip out right there, and you don't wanna do that, because if you do that, it's gonna hurt the car. It's gonna hurt all the sensors, and your car is just not gonna run right. And obviously, you want your car to run as right as possible, right? So, I guess we're gonna try it and find out. I already know the tune I need to do with. It's just, I don't have the $400 to spend right now, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. I need the flathead, and so, gotta take this off. Hopefully I don't lose any of these parts, because if I lose these parts, I'm screwed. I've also never worked on this car besides the oil and like the maintenance and stuff. So I am a little bit scared, but you know what? You can't grow unless you do things you're not comfortable with, so screw it, right? Also, look how freaking long this is, dude. Like, what the hell? Okay, and then I need to figure out how the frick. Look at this, guys. How does this come undone? Like, I don't flathead somewhere. Oh wait, that might be it right there actually. I don't want to break this plastic clip. Oh wait, did I just figure it out? Oh, I figured it out. Sweet. Okay, so let me show you guys what I did. So all I did was, so obviously it's in there, right? But instead of pulling it up, which I guess technically I shouldn't have done because that's not how you do it. Instead of pulling it up, I literally just pressed this little piece like down. So sweet, that helps a lot. Okay, I don't know if you guys know what this is, but this is your MAF. This is your MAF airflow sensor, right? So this is what reads how much air you're getting. Actually, this whole thing needs to come out if I'm correct. So I need to figure out what else is, because that can be hand loosened, right? I also forgot to mention in the last clip that you do need this, because this is actually what goes onto right here, and unfortunately I don't have that tool. Like, look how tiny that is. I think that's just a regular screwdriver, but we'll find out. In the meantime, I'm gonna figure out what else I need to do to take this off, because currently I actually have no idea what the hell I am missing. I almost went ahead and just undid this. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now, see if that helps. Take that off. I'll bet. Okay, so that helped a lot. So we take that off, and then I think we need to loosen this a little bit more if I'm being honest. So we'll do that real quickly. Boom. I'm sorry if this is blurry. Actually, no, it's not blurry. We're fine. Okay. So that's like super loose now, right? Okay. Okay. That's gonna be a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna see if I can like dangle my way out of this, just because this piece is a little bit tighter on, and this is like stretchy. So we will. I'll catch back up with you guys in a second. So I've got the plastic pieces right here, right? Set it down very gently, because I think I'm gonna end up putting it back on, but we'll find out here soon. Okay, and then now we gotta figure out how to get this off, which I'm going to assume shouldn't be that. Oh, that was actually easy as shit. Look how much more space there is right there, but that's exactly where the actual air filter is gonna go. So we're gonna leave that there. Now, the reason why this fell off was because this piece wasn't on like this. So that's what we do right here. You put that on there, okay? And then technically we're not supposed to loosen this until we actually get it fitted to this. Look how dirty she is, bro. She's really dirty. I'll clean her up after I put her on. I keep on forgetting about the fact that you really need this piece though. So this piece right here, you gotta be really careful with it, because if you're not careful with it, it could break. And that's like a, if I'm correct, that's like a, for BMWs, it's like a $100 piece, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. So what I'm actually gonna go do real quick, it's not really safe out here because like leaving my hood open and the engine bay is already there, but what I'm gonna go do right now is actually need to go grab like a mini screwdriver or like just like a screwdriver in general to see if I can find the correct size for that and get this damn thing on. The scary part about these things is the fact that if you do it wrong, you're screwed, dude. I'm just gonna get this one out to show you guys. Like, I don't know if every car's like this, but okay, that's good. Okay, and I'm gonna do the second one off camera just because that was a little bit of a slower process, but yeah, you'll see in a second. Okay guys, so we got her off, and like I was telling you, do not lose any of this. Like even the hardware itself is kind of hard to get, especially for freaking BMWs. But we got her off, and like I was saying, this is a very important part. We got to put this in a safe place, so I think we're going to avoid putting it on that. And we're just gonna put it right there. I think actually, low-key to be smarter, we probably should put it just straight up in there, because this piece does sit like this. Goes down in there like that. There's just no space, low-key. Oh, there is space. It's right there. Bet, that was easy. And that goes in like that. Sweet. Okay. I do actually want to make sure this thing is flush, easy as can be. And then see, it's like way more sleek looking too, because got the K&N right there, and that just goes in right there. But I want to make sure this is in like very nicely. Obviously, you can literally just tell like it's definitely in there. But before I do tighten it, I do want to make sure that it's actually like all the way in there. Actually, it's already in there. It won't go in anymore, so that actually helps a lot. So that's good. So now what we need to do is we need to grab our flathead and tighten this bad boy down. And I don't remember the exact numbers, but so if you guys don't know, this, there we go, sweet. Also, make sure not to strip in your bolts when you're working on your car, because if you strip your bolts, you're screwed. But we still also actually have to install the MAF, which really shouldn't be too hard. I really don't want to hurt anything at all. Like, that would suck, dude. Like, come on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory. Unless low-key, I probably should take the intake off first and not have it connected to the car and put the MAF on that way, which I feel like would be a smarter idea if we're being honest. So actually, I'm gonna do that really quickly, and then we'll see you guys in a second. I don't know which way it's supposed to go, if I'm being honest with you. Like, it can go that way if it's that way, but it can also go this way if it's this way. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it in this way, because this way was facing that way when I took it out. So we're gonna go with that. And then remember, with just about all the bolts on your car, try to get it to sit flush. Where'd my screwdriver go? Guys, help, I lost my screwdriver. There we go, I found it. We're good, don't panic. So, I've been trying, wait, is this zoomed in right now? Wait, it just zoomed it in. So I've been trying for the last little bit to get this piece on, but unfortunately I don't think I have the right hardware. I'm sitting here, I've got the stock hardware right here, right? For the MAF, I don't know how well you can see that. I'm sitting here trying to put it in, and I'm realizing, wait, maybe it's not working because it's not the right size. And so, to show you guys, so let me grab it, put it right in. It's already, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's literally already maxed out. You literally can't tighten it from there. So, unfortunately, this video was a bust. It's still gonna go up because I need to put something up. I gotta go find some more hardware. I guess technically I can look up on like K&N on where to find the actual hardware that goes to this, because it won't work. I think these bolts are a little bit too small, unfortunately, so gotta put everything back together. And yeah, man, freak. That sucks, but let's put everything back together. Take this piece off. And then, like you said, gotta hide it on a shelf because you don't want to damage anything, right? Okay. This piece goes back in like this. It'll fit. Perfect. It slid right in. That's what she said. Okay, there. This piece. Like that, so. Gonna put the MAF in like such. Okay, so like that. Oh, it's so scary. I hate that. Okay, and then, so for your MAF, there's also a little rubber piece that's airtight. Make sure you don't mess that up, because if you mess that up, you're screwed. Okay, so just Be very gentle with it. Yeah, see? Boom. Went right on. See? Now you're good. But just take caution, guys. So we did get done putting everything back on. Now, the real test is to see if we did it right. Because if we did it right, there should be no check engine light. So let's check here. So clutch, power. Sweet. With a little bit of cold start for you guys. Listen to that, Bo. Whew. The only unfortunate thing is that it only pops when it's a cold start. When it's not a cold start, it won't pop. So I hope you guys like this video. I know I did. It's unfortunate it was a bust because we don't have proper hardware in order to actually get the intake on itself. I just got off the phone with my buddy Devin, and he actually told me that it worked perfectly fine for him. So maybe I'm just trying it a wrong way. I know the way I put it in, I put the chip on the MAF towards the car. Maybe next time I'm going to switch it around and see if that works, because he said all the hardware worked for him. The only thing that messed up with him was the tune. So I don't know that much about cars. You know, we're still trying to build this confidence around it. If you're watching me build these cars and stuff like that, I don't know that much about cars, and neither do my friends, you know what I mean? So I want to build this like confidence around it. I don't know if you guys know who Cameron Alford is, but he likes to say building confidence in the garage, and I've been watching him for years now. That's what I want to do too. I want to build confidence in the garage. No seniority, yada yada yada. I'm just trying to help people get this thing. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Okay, we're a growing family. Hit that like button, helps the algorithm, and hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I post, which isn't very often, but when I do post, it is a freaking banger. And without further ado, we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.